Hello, today we're going to discuss how to factor cubic polynomials. Alright, so let's start with the practice problem. Let's say our problem is 8x cubed plus 4x squared minus 32x minus 16. What we're going to start by doing is grouping the first part and the second part of that polynomial into two different sections, and we're going to group them with parentheses. So we have 8x cubed plus 4x squared in parentheses, and we have a negative 32x minus 16 in parentheses. Then what we're going to do is we're going to use the distributive property to take the most out of each of those parentheses as we can. So the most we could take out of that 8x cubed plus 4x squared is 4x squared. So that leaves us with a 2x plus 1 in parentheses. Going over to our other set of parentheses, negative 32x minus 16. The most we could divide out of those parentheses is a negative 16. So now that negative 32x minus 16 becomes negative 16 times 2x plus 1. Okay, in this step, what we do is even though we have two 2x plus 1s, since we basically factored the same thing out of each part of our equation, it's really like we only factored it once in reality. So even though we have two parentheses of 2x plus 1, it becomes really just one step, so 2x plus 1. Then what we do with the 4x squared to the negative 16 is we put them in their own parentheses. So that is why that line there reads as 4x squared minus 16 times 2x plus 1. Then we got to do some more of the distributive property. So with that 4x squared minus 16, what's the most we can take out? Is 4. So that 4x squared just becomes x squared, and that negative 16 becomes negative 4. So now that line reads as 4 times x squared minus 4 times 2x plus 1. And then what we got to do is we got to factor out that x squared minus 4 into its components. So now our final fully simplified, fully factored out cubic polynomial reads as 4 times x plus 2 times x minus 2 times 2x plus 1. Thank you for watching. Please share and subscribe, and remember to spread friends.